Complete the squares and sketch a graph of x squared minus y squared equals 10 times the quantity x minus y plus 1. Again, we're going to want to get all the variable terms on the left-hand side, but the first thing I want to do is distribute the 10 to the x and the y so that we can look at each term on its own. This gives us x squared minus y squared equals 10x minus 10y plus 1. Now we want to move the 10x and negative 10y terms to the other side. We do that by subtracting 10x and adding 10y to both sides. So on the left, that's going to become a minus 10x, and then it's going to become a plus 10y. And then on the right, we're left with just the 1. Now, we are ready to complete the square with the x's, but we're not quite ready with the y's because we've got to factor out the negative there. So let's do that, and then we can complete the squares in the following step. So we still have x squared minus 10x, but then when we factor out this negative, we're going to be left with y squared minus 10y in parentheses. And now we can go and complete the squares. With the x terms, we take the negative 10 divided by 2 to get negative 5 and square it to get positive 25. And then with the y's, we take the negative 10 divided by 2 to get 5 and square it to get 25. But here's the thing, we've added 25 here, and here we've added negative 25 because of that negative. So we've added 25 and we subtracted 25, so those end up canceling each other out. We don't have to do anything to the right because if we added 25 and then subtracted 25, we would end up still with 1 over there. So in this case, when we completed the two squares, the things that we did there canceled each other out. Now let's go through and factor this. This is going to be x minus 5 squared minus y minus 5 squared equals 1. And because we've got a positive x squared and a negative y squared on the same side, this is going to give us a hyperbola. So we might want to put each of these over 1 just to make it look like it's in the right form, though we don't really need to write those 1s there. So first of all, this is a shifted hyperbola. It's shifted to the right 5 units and then up 5 units. So we go to the right 5 and up 5. And the center is going to be at 5, 5. And then a squared and b squared are both 1. Now because the x squared is the one that's positive, we know it's going to be opening up horizontally. And because a squared is 1, that means that a is 1. And so the vertices are going to be to the right and the left 1 unit. And then because b squared is 1, that tells us that b is 1. And so when we draw the guidelines for the central box, we're going to be going up and down 1 unit. So it's going to be a rather small central box. But then we can draw in the asymptotes, which are going to look like that. And then in this direction as well. And we can draw in the 2 branches of the hyperbola. So we're going to go up like that, and then down like this. And then on the left-hand side also, we're going to go up like that, and we're going to go down. And it's really difficult to draw something that's asymptotically approaching a line very, 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 very close in that direction. And that little bit was a mistake right there. Just cleaning up my drawing. And so this is the graph that we get. And so this is the graph of x squared minus y squared equals 10 times the quantity x minus y plus 1. That is our hyperbola.